Did you guys see my hand? Look at it. It's like, what? How old is this hand and how old is this hand? This is brand new. It was just born today with that instant wrinkle eraser. Okay, let's talk about something, ladies, that is for us. Gentlemen, this is not for you. If you'd like to be here for this conversation, feel free, but this conversation is not for you. We need to get a little bit intimate, and we kind of need to talk about the things as a woman that as you age and you get older, we get shy to talk about. Right? Kind of in that intimate area as you get older, it gets a little bit dry, maybe gets a little bit itchy. So Liz created something for you. And again, Nakery Beauty is created out of concerns that you bring forth to Liz. So as she was doing those focus groups, and she'll tell you, so many women kept coming to this concern. So she took her diligent time with coming up with your intimate moisturizer. Brand new this month. So what this is gonna do for you, it's 5 ounces. It's gonna provide that instant and long-term hydration. So it's addressing the dryness in that intimate area, reducing any friction. It's also gynecologist tested, and it's fragrance free. Look how gorgeous this bottle is, so nobody's going into your restroom and is like, wait a minute, I know exactly what you're using. Comes in this beautiful bottle, but it's addressing those needs in our most intimate areas. Liz Folse is here with us, the founder of this. And Liz, you gave me a little bit of sneak peek last year when we were talking about this, and you were like, this was one of the top concerns that was coming up in focus groups from all the women.
Number one.
Wow.
And you know, it was interesting because, and the list was going on and on and on. So I said, okay, let's wait a second. We brought in a team of gynecologists and biochemists, and we sat with thousands of you and listened to the stories. And it was actually shocking to learn what we learned and what you've been told on how to address it. And the whole thing was just very shocking. So we created not only the wash, but the moisturizer that we clinically tested, gynecologist tested, pH balance, fragrance free. But it's very, very important, especially as if you, well, most of us over 50, and you start to notice these issues. So what happens? You get dryness, you get friction, you're told that you can't wear certain clothes, you can't wear workout clothes, you can't wear tight clothes, and you just need to go sit in a warm bath. And I was like, wait, what? What? It's almost like we're all getting avoided. I know you're mic'd, I keep forgetting. Yes. Tell us your experience.
Well, I think what you said, especially if you're wearing leggings and that kind of thing, this is very important. It's an embarrassing topic for so many women. You don't want to talk about it, but it's very real, and it's part of taking care of yourself. So let's get real right here with Liz's Nakery. What I love about this is the problem is dry and itchy, like you said, for many women. I hear a lot of women talk about and complain about that, but also the fact that, well, yeah, but the clean beauty. It's clean beauty. So this is something that is very important in taking care of yourself. That's so important. It's the part that we don't talk about, but it's clean beauty, and I love that too.
Yes.
And you're going to feel fresh and clean, and you don't have to just sit. Where did you say we had to?
Yeah, no, a lot of them were told by their doctor just to go sit in a warm bath or go to the drugstore and use a certain cream.
Right.
This is a moisturizer that we clinically tested as well as gynecologists tested, but clinically proven to not only give you that instant hydration, but over 24 hours. So why is that important? Because you don't want to have a moisturizer just like you would for your face that you'd have to reapply throughout the day. Nobody's going to take the time to do that. This will give you that relief. So if you are somebody that is suffering from dryness, uncomfortable, you go about your day and even sitting too long, you start to feel uncomfortable, you are going to love this. Yes. It's, of course, fragrance free. You don't want anything with fragrance down there whatsoever below the belt. You're just going to use one pump. Use it externally on the front. You can use it on the back side as well. It's incredible as a lubricant. It's incredible as your hydrator. It's incredible for friction. And it just melts into the skin and gives you that relief throughout the day.
Yeah, and I think too, if you've been looking for a solution, look no further. You have the answer right here to address the dryness that you may be dealing with, and not only because as you get older, that's something that really has an impact on you, but also too, just the weather, it's even colder outside, so then our skin is even more dry, so it's like doubling down on you. There's over 3,300 gone. This is a brand new product that was just launched a few days ago, and we're well past half our quantity. So if this is something that you want to grab, also not available on auto ship. So if you want to grab a couple of these, remember you can cancel auto ship at any time. You could try this out. If you don't love it after 30 days, don't see results, you can send it back. But now is the time to grab it when it's at that sale price while we have the quantities and then the free shipping and handling that you get with this. And this is a 5-ounce bottle. So, and remember, you're using it in your most intimate areas. And that's why I said it's not for the guys. And it is one of those topics that as a woman, you're like, sometimes you're embarrassed talking about it. Not only does it come with age, sometimes it doesn't. You could be a young person that's dealing with it too.
Exactly, exactly. And you know, here's the thing. You know, so many of you are telling me, well, Liz, I'm using this fragrance wash down there. I'm using a fragrance body lotion. It's a body lotion. Can I use it down there? No. No, 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 no. You don't want anything in this whole area with anything with fragrance whatsoever. It's got to be pH balanced. And you want to have something that's gynecologist tested. And as you were saying, Tracy, you definitely want it to be clean beauty.
Yes.
But you know, it's interesting because in doing our research and talking to the gynecologist, how many products out there have fragrance in it, and you just don't want to have fragrance out down there because it's actually going to make it worse. So same thing with the wash. You do not want to use anything with fragrance. You want to use something that's gynecologist tested, especially for that entire area. So the first thing we created was the actual wash, but the gynecologist and the biochemist said, Liz, you're only helping people halfway. And I said, wait, what? And they said, yeah, you're only helping halfway because this will help calm and soothe and give them that balance, but they've got to use a moisturizer. You've got to use a moisturizer. And so many of you were using your body lotion, which I totally understand, I would too, that has fragrance in it because we just didn't know. So having a team of gynecologists and the biochemists and of course my chemists were saying, Liz, no glycerin. And I said, well, wait, we have glycerin for our face and moisturizers. And they said, yeah, that's great. But having anything with glycerin down there breeds bacteria and odor and things like that. That's a no-go. So it's been fascinating to learn all of this. And worse off is that, you know, all of you had between 7 and 12 issues down there that nobody was talking about because everyone's embarrassed to talk about it. But now you finally have a solution.
Right, and you have a solution that's clean beauty too. That's important too because we've seen in years past that women would turn to other products that we found out later down the road as more research is done. You're like, wait a minute, there are these harmful chemicals that are in there. So you want to be mindful of what you're putting in your most intimate area. This is clean beauty that you're grabbing. It's gynecologist tested. It's fragrance free. It's addressing that dryness, any friction that you're dealing with, and providing that instant but also long-term hydration. So 5-ounce bottle that you're getting. I love that it's a gorgeous bottle too. So more than 3,400 already gone. So we're well past half our quantity. It's not on auto ship. So if you'd love to place your order